Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we'll dive into 3 essential tools every grower should have in their arsenal: pH meters, Thermo-Hygrometers, and soil moisture meters. In this educational video, you'll learn why each of these devices is essential, how they function, and most importantly, how to use them effectively. But before we begin, please don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Also, please remember that this is an educational video, and therefore all information provided is for educational purposes only. Now let's get started. Chapter 1. pH meters. Understanding pH and its relationship with cannabis cultivation is fundamental for achieving healthy plants and abundant yields. Scientifically, pH refers to the measure of hydrogen ion concentration in a substance and is expressed on a scale from 0 to 14. A pH of 7 is considered neutral, while values below 7 are acidic, and values above 7 are alkaline. Typically, cannabis thrives in slightly acidic conditions, with an ideal pH range of 6.0 to 7.0 for soil cultivation and 5.5 to 6.5 for hydroponics. This range is where the plant's roots can efficiently absorb essential nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. When the pH drifts outside this optimal range, nutrient availability decreases, leading to what growers call nutrient lockout. This condition prevents the plant from absorbing nutrients and will manifest as deficiencies like yellowing leaves, stunted growth, and poor flowering. The reason pH is so influential lies in the chemistry of nutrient solubility. Nutrients exist in specific ionic forms that are either more or less soluble depending on the pH of the solution. For example, iron is readily available to plants in acidic conditions, but becomes less accessible as the pH rises. Conversely, calcium becomes less soluble in highly acidic environments. Cannabis plants therefore require a balanced pH to ensure all nutrients are soluble and available in the right proportions. Monitoring and testing pH is a straightforward process when using pH meters or pH testing kits. Growers typically test their nutrient solution and runoff water to ensure that what enters and exits the medium stays within the desired range. Adjustments are made using alkaline solutions to increase pH, while acidic solutions will help to decrease the pH of the growing environment. While using a pH meter is a straightforward process, its accuracy depends on proper technique and care. To begin, gather your materials, including a pH meter, distilled water, a clean container, and any necessary calibration solutions. Calibrating your pH meter is an essential first step in this process, especially if it is being used for the first time, hasn't been used in a while, or if you're aiming for precise readings in cannabis cultivation. To calibrate the meter, first turn it on and then immerse the probe into a buffer solution with a known pH. Before doing so, rinse the probe with distilled water to remove any residue from previous measurements, ensuring the readings won't be contaminated. To dry the probe, make sure not to wipe it off, as this can create static buildup that affects accuracy. Instead, simply shake off any excess water. Next, submerge the probe in the buffer solution, ensuring the sensitive tip is fully covered, and follow the meter's instructions to adjust it to the solution's specified pH value. Once the meter is calibrated, it's ready to test your water, soil, nutrient solution, or runoff. Rinse the probe with distilled water again before each new measurement, then place it in the liquid to be tested. Gently stir the solution to avoid air bubbles forming around the probe, which could distort the reading. Wait for the meter to stabilize and take note of the result. If the pH isn't within the optimal range for your cannabis plants, adjustments can be made using either an acid or a base to fine-tune the solution. After use, always clean the probe with distilled water and store it according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Chapter 2. Thermo-Hygrometer. A thermo-hygrometer is a vital tool for a cultivator of any stage. It offers growers the ability to monitor 2 critical environmental factors: temperature and humidity. These variables play a central role in the growth, health, and productivity of cannabis plants. By understanding how a thermohygrometer works and why its data is essential, growers can create a controlled environment that optimizes every stage of plant development. Scientifically, temperature affects the metabolic processes such as photosynthesis and respiration within cannabis plants. Too high or too low a temperature can slow down these processes, stress the plants, or hinder growth. During the vegetative stage, cannabis thrives best in temperatures between 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. As the plants transition to the flowering stage, slightly cooler temperatures, ranging from 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, help reduce heat stress and preserve the delicate terpene profiles that contribute to the plant's aroma and flavor. A thermohygrometer provides real-time data, allowing growers to maintain these temperature ranges consistently, which is especially critical for indoor grows where environmental control is entirely dependent on the grower. Humidity, which refers to the amount of moisture in the air, is equally important for cannabis. Young plants in the seedling and vegetative stages require higher humidity levels of around 60 to 70% in order to encourage healthy leaf and root development. As plants transition to the flowering stage, humidity needs to be reduced to about 40 to 50% to prevent mold and mildew from forming on the dense, sticky buds. A thermohygrometer tracks these fluctuations, enabling growers to adjust humidity levels with tools like humidifiers, dehumidifiers, or increased airflow. The interplay between temperature and humidity is also critical for a concept known as the vapor pressure deficit, also known as VPD. VPD measures the balance between plant transpiration and water absorption. A thermohygrometer helps growers calculate and fine-tune the VPD, which directly impacts plant vigor, growth rates, and yield quality. To begin using a thermohygrometer, select a suitable location for placing the device. The ideal spot is at the plant canopy level, where the readings will most accurately reflect the conditions your plants are experiencing. Avoid positioning the thermohygrometer directly under grow lights or near ventilation sources, as these areas can produce skewed readings due to localized heat or airflow. Once positioned, the thermohygrometer will display real-time temperature and humidity data for your review. Many modern devices feature digital displays that show both current conditions and historical data, such as the highest and lowest readings over a given period. As you monitor the readings, identify trends and fluctuations, then compare them to the optimal ranges for your cannabis plants. If the temperature or humidity deviates, take corrective actions, such as adjusting ventilation, adding a humidifier or dehumidifier, or altering the light schedule. Many thermohygrometers also come with built-in alarms that alert you when conditions fall outside preset parameters, enabling swift intervention before any harm is done to your plants. For long-term use, ensure the device is maintained properly. Keep the sensors clean and free from dust, and replace batteries or components as needed to ensure consistent performance. Chapter 3. Soil Moisture Meters. A soil moisture meter is an indispensable tool for any cannabis grower, as it offers them precise insights into the water content of the growing medium. Cannabis, like all terrestrial plants, rely on their root systems to absorb water and nutrients. However, the amount of water in the soil needs to be carefully balanced. When the soil is too wet, oxygen availability around the roots decreases, leading to stress, slowed growth, or root rot. Conversely, when the soil is too dry, the plant's ability to absorb water and dissolve nutrients is impaired, causing dehydration and nutrient deficiencies. A soil moisture meter takes the guesswork out of watering by providing real-time data on the soil's water content. Scientifically, the meter works by measuring the electrical conductivity of the soil. Moist soil conducts electricity better than dry soil, and the meter translates this conductivity into a moisture reading, typically displayed on a scale. This straightforward principle allows growers to monitor water levels with accuracy, tailoring irrigation to the plant's needs, and avoiding common pitfalls like overwatering or underwatering. For cannabis cultivation, using a soil moisture meter is particularly valuable because the plant's water requirements vary across its life cycle. During the seedling stage, cannabis requires consistently moist soil to encourage root development, but not so wet that it drowns the delicate roots. In the vegetative stage, plants demand more water to fuel their rapid growth, but they also need a dry down period between waterings to prevent oversaturation. In the flowering stage, controlled moisture levels are critical to avoid conditions like mold or bud rot, which thrive in overly moist environments. A soil moisture meter allows growers to meet these shifting needs precisely. Furthermore, it can help growers optimize their irrigation practices. Additionally, a soil moisture meter can help growers optimize their irrigation practices. By identifying how water is distributed through the soil after each watering, growers can detect issues such as uneven saturation or dry pockets, which can occur in compacted or poorly aerated soil. Adjustments, such as aerating the soil or altering watering techniques, can then be made to improve root health and water efficiency. When you're ready to take a reading, gently insert the probe into the soil near the base of the cannabis plant, being careful not to disturb the roots. The probe should go deep enough to measure the moisture where the majority of the roots are located, which typically is a few inches below the surface for young plants and deeper for mature ones. Avoid placing the probe too close to the plant's stem, as this area might hold water differently from the rest of the root zone. Once the probe is in place, give the meter a moment to stabilize and display the moisture level. Many soil moisture meters feature a scale ranging from dry to wet, or they may provide numerical values. Interpreting these readings depends on your growing medium and the stage of your cannabis plant's life cycle. After taking the reading, you can determine whether your plants need water or if the soil is sufficiently hydrated. When you're finished, clean the probe with a soft cloth or rinse it with water to maintain its accuracy and longevity. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the essential tools that can transform your cannabis cultivation experience. We've covered how pH meters, Thermo-Hygrometers, and soil moisture meters work hand in hand to create an optimized growing environment. From managing nutrient uptake and maintaining ideal environmental conditions to ensuring precise watering, these tools empower you to take control of your grow and achieve healthier, more productive plants. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you'll be the first to know when we release more educational videos about cannabis. Also, we love hearing from you, so drop your questions, experiences, or suggestions in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Until we see you next time, stay curious.